Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to understand a little bit about recursion. So by definition, recursion is a function calls itself to solve a smaller version of the same problem. I know it doesn't make much sense, so let us just understand with a real life example. So suppose there is a queue of people outside of a shop maybe. Okay? So suppose this is the person A, then B, C, D, E, F, and then there's a shop, right? So this A person wants to know after how many people his number is going to come. Okay. So one of the thing that he can do is he can just count all the people that is ahead of him, or he can use a smarter approach that is going to be recursion. So listen to this. He can simply ask this B person that, hey, B, how many people are there in front of you? Okay. So in order to give this answer, B also don't know how many people are there in front of him. So B is going to ask the C person that, hey, how many people are there in front of you? Okay. In order to know the answer, C is going to ask from D. D is going to ask from E. And at last, E is going to ask from F that how many people are there in front of you. Okay. So F is going to say that there's no one in front of me. Okay. So E is going to answer to D that there are one person. He is going to say that there is one person in front of me. Okay. Now, D, after knowing that in front of E there is one person, D is going to answer C that there are two persons in front of me. Two meaning in front of E there is F, that is one person, and plus E. Again, similarly, C is going to answer that there are three people in front of him, right? And this is going to answer that there are four people in front of him. So by getting this answer as 4, he will understand, okay, there are 4 persons in front of B plus B, that is 5. So there are 5 persons in total that are in front of him, right? So this is one example of recursion, you can say. That whatever question was asked from A to B, the same question was asked from B to C. And same thing was done by C and D and E, right? So this is recursion in real life, okay? So there are two things that we take care of in recursion. There are two parts actually. The first part is base case. Okay? Base case is nothing but when to stop. Okay? Knowing when to stop. So in our case, F was the person who stopped, right? F, when no one was in front of F, so he didn't ask the question to anyone, he just replied with a number, right? And the second part of recursion would be recursive case. Yes. This is where this function will be called. Means at what point this function calling itself, function calling itself will be taking place. So this is when to stop and this is where to use it. Where to use or where to call. So now if you read this statement, it will make a little bit more sense that function call itself to solve a smaller version of the same problem. Okay. So in the next videos, we are going to see a couple of solution with respect to recursion. This was just an introduction. So yes, this was all in this video. If you found this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.